I'm Phantom, or if you prefer, Captain Fanty Pants. They are indeed very fanty. I am your Wasteland tour guide official, here to show you all the nooks and crannies of the Wasteland and Bartertown. And we'll begin the tour thusly. Here is the one and only Info Tire. This is where you go for all your information needs. You got a question, you need to know when or where something is. There you go. There is, more often than not, a helpful Wastelander hiding inside. And this one is my very good friend. What's your name?
Rachel. I am friendly.
And over here we have the official Wasteland Trading Post, where you can find your official Wasteland merchandise. These t-shirts normally $20, but with 10 of the fantastic official Wasteland currency, the Last Chance Casino bartering cap, bottle cap with a hole in it and the orange color, you get $5 off. Those are good for many goods and services here in the Wasteland, and I will be informing you how to get your hands on some of those at the end of the tour. Moving on, now over here we have a variety of services. We have our helpful, handy body artists who do some fantastic works, like the fantastic logo on my arm. We also have you can come here and get your hair did. I got mine did a few days ago. I think it's good enough. And also we have some items there, our scavenger pile, where you can bring clothes that you don't need or grab some more and get yourself properly Wasteland attired. And we're kind of communist that way, but don't tell anybody. Now, over here's our Film Fest area. We're gonna be showing some films later tonight. We always knew there would be something that survived the apocalypse better than we did. A critter that would survive in the waste and thrive, and here it is, the thing that will not die, capitalism! Minutes. Now what's beautiful about this, you do not find merchandise like this anywhere else in or out of the Wasteland.
Handmade belts and handmade pouches. They're all hand cut, hand punched, and hand sewn. And then our darling friend from the Bay Area makes these amazing leather masks.
This guy, actually, I find something new every time I come in here. They have fantastic hair falls. Get your nice, pretty, fancied up, beautiful jewelry. Now here's a lovely item. It used to be on a mannequin. I prefer this mannequin much better. She's a lot more jiggly. Careful here. That's what I love about this place. Now give it some clearance, son. Give me some clearance. Got to give it a little, how's your mom? How's your dad?
Same.
Why don't you ever write? And you never call. Sorry, that's Jewish mother technique.
Please check out my stuff. It's only fair I'm checking out yours, but at that top, who could blame me? What I mean to say is we're a full-service establishment. You let me know when you need filling, we service you. Look around, find something you like, fall in love, then give me money. That's how this works. In case you were wondering.
Do take cash and credit, and if you have a good barter, they will consider it. Bring it on down. Now these folks are barter only. This is where I ask my folks to go ahead and count your fingers. Make sure you come up with a sum of 10 or fewer, because if you come up with more, we might have a problem.
I'm the Padre, head of the Mutant Hunter tribe. These are the tools of our trade. Yes, suspect you might have any mutant infestation in your neighborhood. Just let us know. We'll be happy to come out and take care of them for you.
Surplus, a fantastic array. Now don't you worry. This is all military surplus. The soldiers was using it, dead already. They don't need it. Now this is one of my favorites. This here used to belong to a fella named Bobby. I think they got the rest of them stashed around here someplace. But they got some interesting bits and bobs and whatnot available here. Your Ruski hats, your commie Ruskis. No, because this is the part where I introduce you and let you tell them how awesome you are.
Army, and we're in Mojave.
Oh God.
We got some cool stuff and some other kinds of freaky stuff.
This guy, what I really like about this one, not only does it shoot these razor blades here, it's got blades all over things to cut you, and then just to add insult to injury, it's got the brass knuckles in front, in case you weren't hurt enough. You know, just a little punch. For $1. One old world currency dollar. And they've also got some pins and things, and also very small horses they actually keep stashed in there. I don't remember horses. I think these are the last ones after the bomb. I think they shrunk a little bit, but not too much.
There we go, barter only booth. We've got everything here. It's just for trade. So whether you want weapons, whether you want dolls, whether you want jewelry, you want some crickets, or we have actual weapons and everything across the board. We have food. I don't know what's in it, but I can guarantee you it's edible. So, and there it is.
Now I tried motorboating these. Do not. It hurt real bad. But that's what you get for motorboating missile. Now actually, she does these things. These things are really neat. I do love these, and I don't think it would look very good on me. But it's these things she makes herself. They're made. Does this come from other articles of clothing?
Recycled sweaters.
And now the hood is a scarf. You just wrap it around like so. Check out this pretty little number over here. She's actually made this out of dog food bags. And I think it's a gorgeous little number. I try it on myself, but I'm a little shy.
And the parasol matches the dog food.
Yeah. Now do show all due deference to his emperorness. I'll let him explain the rest.
Well, this tribe, the Annex, is part of a larger organization called the Red Fork Empire, as he has said. The Red Fork Empire is a collective of individuals who believe that using creativity and imagination is fundamental to life and having fun. Because there are people out there, the dull, the enemy of the empire, who have lost something in their heads, something in their brains that they had when they were a child, but is gone. The empire injects that back into their brains so that they can learn to play again and use imagination and creativity. Because that is what life is all about.
Now, this is the Empire's official ride here. She's called Tetanus, and you can guess why. The lady will put spikes in anything you need spikes put in, and what don't you need spikes put in? She's got big spikes, little spikes, studs, and snaps. When you need somebody killed, you want to do it right, do it yourself. Now, several tribes have actually been S&M'd together to survive in the wasteland. These are some formidable people. They're amazing people with a rich history and culture, each one with their own customs and traditions. And we do invite people to come by, talk to us, find out about us, hear the story. Fabulous Las Vegas, home of the denizens of the former resort nation, state thing. We have some amazing things here, but none quite so amazing as the amazing Mr. Cross. I'm warning you, he is crazy. No sudden movements, he might eat us. Mr. Cross, how are we doing?
We're doing fine. Every day is a good day in America. Except when there are communists about, and dubstep. Gotta watch those people.
Both things I think have been eliminated as much as possible.
Not as what I've heard. I'm leading an angry mob later. The best kind of mob. We're going to burn those things down, then we're going to suppress those memories. Like a real American does.
They are purveyors of fine weaponry, armor, food, hygiene products, if you kind of use that. This is one of my favorite babies. It only holds a single shotgun round, but what an impression that makes.
What we do is once we've gone through, hit a few caravans, we bring these back here to get the low prices back to you.
Here's the sombrero.
That's a good
Robble. This guy's awesome. You're damn. Go.
So, if you get a hankering for that down-home mutated iguana bits, there is no better place than this place, and thankfully the only place for your mutated iguana bits. That's Bob's Iguana Shin Guards. Bob's Iguana Bar. And let me tell you.
Hey, what Bob tell you about doing that?
It's a fantastic food if you got a hankering. Now, if you do get a hankering, feeling experimental, want to try yourself some of these iguana bits, get yourself a little Radix. Triage, why don't you tell us a little bit about your group?
The Dead End is a place in the Angel Crater. It used to be frequented by slavers and raiders. So if you want to traffic humans in Los Angeles, you got to do it over our smoking corpses.
Juggernauts, not to be confused with the Juggers. They're the Juggernauts.
Correct.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, sir?
Oh, we hail out of Fresno. As the man said, it was pretty much nothing before now, and it's nothing now.
Following a signal of hope being blasted across the wasteland, seeking out fellow survivors. And here is that ray of hope up here, that fantastic radio tower signaling over ham radio, finding other survivors, isolated outcasts, bringing them here so that they can eat our food and drink our water. Damn you people! Now, There's some Swedish fellow who runs the thing, knows how these things work. To me, it's all a bunch of gibberish, but there's actually a room there full of radio equipment. Let's go touch it. On K6WCC is apparently the radio signal. They got this stack of things that all plug into each other and look real complicated. I can barely read, so I'll just let him talk about it.
Well, what we got here is a couple of nice long-range radio setups that work real well for talking to people all over the world. We got some local smaller radios that we use to talk to people who are in the area trying to find their way to Wasteland Weekend.
Go away.
Got it. The juggers are some of the hardest working. Well, rare scene. The juggers after a match, and they're still alive mostly, with most of their appendages.
Juggers.
I'd like to thank alcohol.
Afterwards, we only party at one stop, and that would be the library.
The library.
The public library at Wasteland Weekend. Read books, kids.
This fella's Fixer. He will take old world trash and turn it into something useful you can use right now using these.
The Fixer wears more than one hat. Sometimes I wear the hat of the chief referee for the Jugger League, but when we're fixing, gotta wear the Fixer hat. Sometimes the apron, sometimes the harness with lots of arms on it. Whatever it is you need, we'll get it up and running for you.
Now, back in the old pre-war days when you had something truly valuable, a precious memory you wanted to remember forever, you bronzed it. And you can have those memories. What memories they must be.
Nice.
Your very own. Encased in bronze. I don't know the story behind this one. I'm not sure I want to know. But I find pretty amazing. Those pre-war folks. One, because they have unique items you won't find at any other vendor. Reason number two is because it's the last vendor on the route. Come on in. What you're gonna want to do is you see something interesting, now be careful, don't cut yourself, but if you see something interesting, go ahead and pick it up and take a look at it, because when you pick it up, that makes you want to buy it more. So go ahead and put your hands on it, take a look, they have amazing things. This is the final stop, the Last Chance Casino. The last chance for fun and merriment. Drinking, gambling, touching, shame, it all happens here with these good people of the Last Chance.